Is murder objectively wrong? Most people say yes, without blinking, as if the answer is obvious, as if the world has ever been that simple. But then someone invades your country, someone breaks into your home, someone hurts your child. Suddenly, murder is rebranded. Self-defense, justice, necessary. It's not that morality doesn't exist, it's that it keeps changing its name, which is a strange thing for something that's supposed to be objective. If morality were truly objective, we'd all agree on it. Always. Everywhere. But we don't. Never have. Never will. Instead, we get cultural contradictions in formal wear. One society worships honor killings, another arrests people for misgendering. One calls it justice. Another calls it cruelty. Same act, different zip code. That's not objectivity, that's costume change. Some people say, but everyone agrees murder, theft, and betrayal are wrong, do they? Governments drop bombs on civilians. They call it collateral damage. Corporations steal wages. They call it efficiency. Spies betray allies. They call it patriotism. If these are the universal rules, they're written in pencil. Objective morality is supposed to be fixed, untouchable, like gravity, but history disagrees. Slavery, once sacred, now shameful. Child brides, still perfectly moral in parts of the world. Stoning a woman for adultery, barbaric in one place, a holy duty in another. If objective morality exists, it's doing a terrible job at quality control. People will say those were mistakes, they were wrong. Wrong compared to what? Modern Western values, divine commands, a TED Talk. We can't even agree on the measuring stick. So how can we pretend the measurements are universal? Sam Harris and his friends argue that morality can be grounded in human well-being. Sounds reasonable, until you ask what well-being means. To a libertarian, well-being means freedom. Don't tread on me. To a dictator, it means order. Tread on everyone. To a monk, it means suffering now for salvation later. And to a politician, it means whatever polls best this week. And if your moral framework depends on a word we can't define, you don't have objectivity, you have branding. Even within one country, we argue about the death penalty. Some say it protects society, others say it degrades it. Both sides claim to care about well-being, both sides use data, and both sides are convinced the other side is morally blind. That's not objectivity, that's a shouting match with pie charts. Here's a simpler theory. Morality is just evolution in a suit. Early humans didn't need a burning bush to tell them not to kill each other. They needed food and sleep, and a tribe that didn't collapse into chaos. Groups that played nice survived, groups that didn't. Cooperation worked, punishing freeloaders worked. That's not divine law, that's trial and error. Even animals get it. Dolphins share, wolves discipline, apes hug it out, no commandments required, morality wasn't handed down. It was cobbled together by hairless primates trying not to die. We call it right and wrong, but really, it's just worked and didn't work. If morality were truly objective, we wouldn't keep reinventing it. We wouldn't see societies spin atrocities into virtues. We wouldn't need 1,000 philosophers to define good, but we do, and we always have. The truth is, morality isn't objective. It's adaptive, messy, tribal, and riddled with exceptions. It's not a compass, it's a weather vane. And if you still think morality is objective, but ask yourself this, why does it depend so much on where you were born? Thanks for watching. Try not to hurt each other. See you next time.